Hello guys and welcome to the deadline tips video for Game Week 4 in the Fantasy Premier League world. Today I'm going to showcase to you how my lineup is looking currently, and we're going to see how the press conferences went for Game Week 4 that were on Thursday. Tomorrow's video is going to prepare the Game Week 4 finalizing, and then on stream we're going to discuss a lot of things, but now let's just focus on my team. Firstly, Henderson in goal, that remains the same. Robinson, Trent and Pau in defense. 4 players in defense that I quite like. 4 home fixtures. Next week is again 4 home fixtures, so I feel quite confident going with those 4 players. In midfield, I'm opting for players from the same 4 teams that I went with defense. So when I get a clean sheet from any of the defenders, I'm going to get a clean sheet in midfield as well. So that's an extra point for those clean sheets odds. Eze, amazing fixture against Leicester. Smith Rowe, okay fixture against West Ham. He's not that good, but I'm still holding him. I don't want to sell him just yet. I don't have the budget to improve to the players that I want, so currently I'm going to hold him. And Rodgers, I expect finally a goal return against Everton. I think that it's time for him to return. Salah, my vice captain against Nottingham Forest. Up front, it's Havertz, Isaac and Haaland. Havertz, I'm a little bit worried because he might play in midfield against Spurs as Rice and Odegaard are out, but still he's going to be in the lineup no matter what unless he's injured, so he's there to stay. Isaac against Wolves, pretty confident to keep him, and Haaland my captain against Brentford. The obvious submission here is Joao Pedro from Brighton, but I'm not willing to do a transfer for a player that I may not like for the longer duration, and that will block me with my Game Week 6 plans, and Game Week 6 is just around the corner, so we need to see how everything is going to go. On my bench I have several issues. The only playing player is going to be Eina. As I see, Sangare is flagged. We need to see what Nuno Santo Espirito said for him as why he's flagged, and Barco has been transferred out. I am going to fix those issues on a wildcard or when I have a lot of transfers banked, but for now I'm going to just rely on Eina if something happens. Let's go now to the pressers and let's see what it means. For Brighton, Milner, Kadioglu and Gw4. So James Milner had a scan. You have to go day by day. Okay, O'Reilly is in very good spirits. He's a great character and a great attitude. Immediately after the surgery, he was very positive. Okay. Kadioglu might make his debut. I wouldn't say March is close. That's bad. If you're injured for that long time, it's a long way back, of course. Mats is training today with the team, and when we have to make a decision together with the medical department, so there is a big chance that Gw4, that's a holding midfielder, that he's going to come. Not the best explained as a holding midfielder, but a solid central midfielder. There was nothing on Gruda, who arrived with Brighton with an injury and hasn't featured. Veltman is reportedly fit. Prospect of Moder getting a look in central midfield with Milner and O'Reilly out. So maybe Kadioglu will be playing out of position. We don't know. As for Joao Pedro and Enciso will be assessed after returning late from South America. There weren't any quotes in the broadcast section reported the following. I think we have a great medical department who will do everything for the regeneration of the players. Also the players themselves, they're professional enough to know they have to be fully recovered for Saturday. Of course, they can train today with the team, but they'll be back on the training ground. Then it's about giving them a good recovery. Hopefully they can train tomorrow, and then of course they're part of the squad. Positive from international duty, so I hope that's useful. I don't know it, but I think they gain a lot of self-confidence. Okay, it's not only about the victories, but also that they made good performances, but Pedro lost, so I'm a little bit confused there, but let's see what goes. So no injuries for Pedro, so if you're going for him, he's a safe option. Have in mind that Welbeck and Ruter and Ferguson are in contention to start as well, so he might see his minutes being restricted slightly. For Manchester United, Mason Mount, Yoru, Mawase, Lindelof all remain out. Luke Shaw and Højlund closer to recovery. Okay, Bruno Fernandes, he was cited hobbling in the closing stages of Portugal win over Scotland. Suggests he made a return to the club. Ugarte, I think we have seen he played for Uruguay. He returned this afternoon. He was the only player who returned today. Of the other player returned yesterday, so he's available for this game. Okay, but no comment for Bruno. I will be quite tempted not to go there if I'm on a wild card, but if I am still owning him, I would keep him. Hickey, Thiago, and the Silva remain out, as Rico Henry. So knock in a training for Rico Henry. That's too bad for him. New signing Nunes will also be out for a few weeks for minor injury fracture. Okay. Jensen has joined an injury list with a calf issue. That's bad for them. Ayer has at least recovered from the injury that forced him off in Game Week 3 and out of Norway squad. He trained the last 2 days. Still, without Jensen, it's going to be tricky. West Ham United, the newest concern is Fulkrug. Achilles injury. Upagate said assessment was still going, so they will assess him. Areola is back, so the Fabianski dream for a 4.0 keeper is now gone. He's okay. He's recovered well. So late assessment of his returning internationals. Okay. Treso is presumably still sidelined with a hamstring injury. Okay. For Everton, Broja, Chermiti, Broja is out. Okay. Brentwaite, oof, that's bad. And Nathan Patterson remain out. So Brentwaite gone. I expect Morgan Rogers to perform better with him gone. The latter true, but are still a little away from return. Okay. Armando, too bad for him. Is just really on the grass now. He's at the very beginning of the process. Patu is the same. The new concern is Seamus Coleman, who was forced touch and go for the weekend. If he's not a go, City are go. No, Aston Villa may have a field day against them. Forest, the new is a long-term injury. Here is the Willy Bolly and Sangare, both forced out of the Ivory Coast squad without kicking a ball. We have a doubt with Sangare and Bolly, and we know the new is out. We are assessing all of them, but we have to wait to be 100% sure. Bolly has a calf injury. We are all assessing all of them. We still have one more day, and then we will see. Okay. Chris Wood, who had a late return from international. Oh, Wood maybe a minutes risk for Game Week 4 as well. That's not too good for owners. Ipswich, it's good news on the injury list. Hutchinson is available, so that means that maybe John. Oh no, Burns. So the positive extends to recent absentees. Burns, Hirst, Quark. Oh, Quark is back. And Broadhead, all of them are now back in training, with some of them even into a chance in Game Week 4. Wes Burns and Hirst both trained with the group this week, while Harry Quark joined the group for a little bit of today. Okay, so Burns, if he is back, Johnson, he just becomes not an option in my opinion. Southampton, except Sulemana was fit for Saturday. Long-term absentee, Bazuno. Okay, Ross Stewart has been back in training. Diaz also fine, as his early withdrawal in Chile's match against Bolivia was tactical. Oof. There will inevitably be some changes after the defeat to Brentford a fortnight ago. So we need to see what changes they made to the lineup. That's the thing there. Steve Cooper says that none of his Leicester have from international break with injuries or knocks. Daka continues recovery and Stowarczyk is out long term. And Edward cannot face Leicester. Okay, so yeah, Leicester I believe are not going to score a lot against Crystal Palace. Famous last words, but I expect a clean sheet there. Yeah, honestly, I expect at least 2 clean sheets for my team and several goals expected from Rodgers, Eze mostly. Isaac and Haaland, I think, are going to score. I believe Salah is scoring as well, but you never know with Liverpool. They may win 5-0 and Salah may not be involved, but still, I believe that it can look good. So yeah, everything seems in norm. I think that this is the best if you haven't played a wild card. It's a good thing to do it now before the Friday changes, so you can get some price changes. In my opinion, wait until the press conferences are all concluded to finalize your transfers. That's another tip. If you're owning Salah and Haaland, for me, Haaland is just a better captain option. If you're owning only one of them, just captain whoever you own. It's not the best week to go for a differential player. Watkins is out. If Watkins, he's not out, but he's rumored to have a slight injury, so that means not on the full 90 minutes, so that means he's now not an option as a captaincy option. So yeah, Saka might be a good option, and of course Cole Palmer is a good option once again. But yeah, he was out during international break, but he might be good to return. Need to assess tomorrow to see. But yeah, for now the starting team looks alright. We are left with, so basically no one from my starting 11 spoke. 2 of my bench players. So tomorrow I'm waiting for all of the 7 teams that I own here. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Thank you for watching. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to be part of the channel. I'm the currently #1 ranked content creator in the world. So that's a good thing. I'm sitting at 11k. 11k is a pretty solid rank without using any of the chips. You can see all of the 4 chips are still present. I'm in a very good spot. I think that if this week goes well, from then on, maybe game week 5 is the hardest for me. But let's assess week by week. Rank is pretty questionable this week, but let's hope we stay in the top 100k. That's the goal until maybe game week 7, the next international break. So let's make it possible. Yeah, if you want to hear some more tips or want to be supported by me, support me by subscribing, like the video if you enjoyed, comment down if you have any questions. I'm here to answer them all, and thank you for watching. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye!